Hey, this is Heidi Kliss, and I'm just letting you know about my kind of setup. So I do have street parking, and some of the people have expressed a desire to keep their dogs in the car, and so I'll show you where it is in terms of my training room. So there's a street. So you just come down this pathway here. My dogs will obviously be put up for the class. Come right down here. And the entrance to my classroom space is right here. Oh, Rocky. I'll have people seated back here. You can see I have a little barrier for them. It's about a 300 square foot room. What I'll have them do is the ones who want to crate will come in this door and they'll bring their dogs in this way. I have some indoor crating space in this room. So I have a crate and a blockade and another crate in the corner here. I also have another room over here where they can put crates. And for this group of dogs, they will come into the training room. They'll go up the stairs through the house and come in the way that I showed you. So they'll all come in the slider door in the training room. So the dogs shouldn't pass each other as they come in for their part of class. And the schnauzers will not be here. Basis for this class is based on the curriculum developed by the National Association of Canine Scent Work, that's NACSW. And they developed a really nice curriculum and the idea behind it was that the people that started NACSW were professional nosework people. And they really wanted to take the fun that they had with their dogs in nosework in a professional setting to pet dogs. And let pet dogs learn about the fun of searching for things and the enjoyment and connection with your dog that you develop as a result of this activity. And so that's what this curriculum has been developed on. The idea is that we want you to have fun with your dog, develop a better relationship with your dog, and also improve your dog's confidence and their ability to search independently and do things independent from you also, which is a lot of what we're going to work on in here. So the goals for this class, so this first 6 weeks, is really to develop the concept of the game of nosework. Really understanding searching. It's all right, she can talk. Well, we can close the door. We want to build your observation skills, so your ability to see when your dog is on scent, and that's going to be really, really important. So your job in this first 6 weeks is really kind of to do nothing. You're just going to stand there and watch your dog, and you do not have to mark that your dog will eat the food and feel rewarded. Okay? There's no obedience in this, and I would prefer you not use it even if you have it. Don't do marker words. Don't even say go search, because at this point we're really just searching for food. So you just zip your lips and don't get in your dog's way. And so it's pretty nice. And that's hard for a lot of us. It's hard for me too, because I'm a micromanager. And so if I say, hey, zip it. Don't pull your dog away from things. So we really don't want tight leashes. We don't want you pulling them off of a box. Just let me move the boxes. We don't want you pulling them away from scent. A lot of times the scent can move, especially when this air conditioner goes on. We have a really weird scent movement in here that we know from practice in this room. That your dog the item may be over here, but your dog is going over there because it's flowing in that way. And so never assume that just because you know where it is, that your dog is doing the wrong thing. I mean, there's a point where they may be crittering or doing something that you prefer them not to be doing. But what I'd like you to do when that happens is just to stop and just be a tree. Okay, and let them come back. I'll try to encourage them to come back into the search and get involved again. So you know, of course, safety is important, right, Joe? And so dogs do have to be crated. That we want to avoid passing other dogs, or if you do, make sure you give it plenty of space. And the visual barriers are up to help the dogs be successful. I don't think we have any dogs that are super nervous. Border collie that some dogs are nervous about people staring at them. I mean, you'll still be staring at them, but it won't hopefully
come you.
Yeah, and if a dog does come up and say hi to you, just ignore them. Just eyes away, cross your hands, just ignore them. They're not going to get food from anybody but the boxes. So we're going to teach that. Okay, so remember to potty your dog before they come in to do the search. So the idea is pee, search, pee. Okay. Then remember, searching is sniffing, and sniffing induces the pee. And so we'll hopefully not have any accidents in here, but it's okay if one does happen. Don't yell at your dog or do anything. We'll deal with it. You know, it's something that we'll be, as we get into exteriors, we'll be more concerned about. But dogs can learn. I can tell you from, I mean, Rocky's a young and foolish male, and he's learned not to pee in the search areas. And when after I say go find it, and he knows until we pass back out, and I say okay, there's no peeing. So they can learn. It's a process. Indoors, there's a little more of a, you know, inhibition to go in here, but believe me, dogs have peed on this floor, and in fact, even a child peed on this floor. So I had a 2-year-old kid peed on the floor one time. We will be doing mostly on-lead searches for this first 6 weeks. However, because we're in an enclosed environment, we can do some off-leash as we go along if everybody seems good.
She might be friend number one by the way.
Advantageous. So some of the class rules, one dog at a time. We'll never have more than one dog out here on the floor. We'll try to make it so dogs aren't passing each other. As I told you guys earlier, when you're done with your session, go out this door and up the stairs and over, and then you can come back this way, drop your dog, come back. Then we'll always enter from the slider. And even for you, Joe, inside, go up and around when it's your turn. I would like everybody to watch the other dogs as much as possible. I think it's really helpful to watch other dogs search, but it's also fine to leave in the last couple seconds and go up and get your dog, since we have a bit of a truck around. You know, make sure to potty your dog. They encourage them to potty. There's plenty of room out here to potty. You know, really watch your dog. I'll try to point out what I'm seeing and what I'm seeing about their behavior, and because that's really helpful when you're trying to understand whether your dog has found something or not found something. We'll always do non-blind searches right now, so you'll always know where the food is. And even when we get into odor, you'll always know where the odor is, at least in the beginning. Because otherwise you might reward your dog for the wrong thing. And so we don't want to do that. So the trick with knowing, of course, is not to stand in front of it. So what a lot of people like to do is they're so focused on it, and they're like, you know, staring at the box. and you know, your dog does pick up on your body language. So try to continue to move around. You can move slowly, but try not to queue up in front of the box. Even if your dog shows an interest in something, a lot of times I like to step back a little bit and try not to queue up right. And also, a lot of times when you queue up right behind your dog, you're actually blocking the scent. So if that wasn't the location, you're actually blocking their ability to smell other things. You might be standing in the scent cone itself. So it's usually good to move out of the way. You can watch them. And we'll work on your movements and what to do if you suddenly stop and stare at a box. I'll be like, move along. Move along also works for the dog, but for you as well.
Okay, down.
Good. Very nice. Good.
Good job.
All right. She's like, there's got to be more. The neighbor's dog likes to come over here. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Good use of the nose. You know Labradoodle, man. So this is okay. He's learning, so he usually gets treats out of the owner's hands or a person's hands. And you don't get to boss me, so. Just move around a little bit, Chandler. Good. We'll try to get him back focused on the boxes again. He's doing really well.
This is the prime example of
Yes.
independent.
Good. Yes. Nice. There we go. Okay, pull him back for a sec.
Which is so fast. But it was from Dawn's Kennel. Okay.
Yeah, I think you just have to
Look
be
at
the top
that.
10
She's all still young.
to get the Royal Canin invitation.
I think it's top 5. I thought it was top 5.
Is it top 5 or top 10?
It says on a thing top 5.
Nationals is top 5.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
I
It
wonder
could be
if there's
different for
multiple
other things.
Yeah. Because I thought I remember seeing
And pops is
Good
all in it.
searching.
She said, let's go.
You're doing really good. I know. We'll do some room searches in a minute.
She said boxes are dumb and stupid and boring, maybe?
I know, they're kind of getting that way. We have to put up with them a little bit.
Come on, lady. Come here. Oops. She said, you come too? What? Where are they? She said, we'll never know. Can you find it? Can you look? With your brain?
There you go.
Wow,
Good.
Donnie.
All right. Chandler? There you go.
She just left. That was enough of that.
There's like 4 pickbacks in this place. She has to get them all.
Always good to check your things before. Oh, good job. Can you get that one out? Can you get it? Did you get it? Do you want me to help? I know that. It kind of fell in a little bit. I think you got it. All right.